evening, everyone. Hope everybody can listen to us, because if not, I can't get in the chat room just yet, but let's see how we go. Hope everyone's having a good night. Sorry for the early start tonight. It's a conjunction of, and also a lot of things involving cold work. So it's an early start and early finish tonight. So we're trying our best to get everything covered in the next hour and a half. Now, I'm not letting Nixy come in here just yet, because I'm not very happy with them. Because very simply, she left this chat room in a riot state. She had a riot in here last week during SummerSlam, and I am not particularly happy. But we're going to get Nixy in here any second now, if she's on, which I don't believe she is. And no, she's not. She's not even on Skype. Can you believe it? She's not on Skype yet. So that's a good one. And can everybody hear? And if you can hear us, can you say yes or whatever? Then just be nice to know if one way or the other that everybody can hear us at this moment. And that'll be very, very cool. Cool. Thank you very much. Right, Nixie, get yourself on Skype, love, because we can't do a show without you. It would help. You know what time we're supposed to be on and stuff, and it looks like we've got problems with Nixie getting onto her computer and stuff. Well, she's got to make her way all the way through the chairs and the tables and everything that she wrecked last week anyway. So that's her decision. And away we go. How's everybody's week been? I cannot believe that I'm now being classed as a drug dealer, a drugs pusher after last week's events at Southside, but it seems that it's gone that way. And I am not a drugs dealer. I am not a drugs pusher either. I don't take drugs. I've never have and never will. But apparently people think I do. Now, where is she? I mean, where the bleeding hell is she? She's doing me nothing here. That's it's just one of them things. Well, I mean, where the bleeding hell is she? Now, I mean, what's she done? Is she just started to disappear or something? She knew we were starting at 8:30. You cannot get the staff these days. This is absolutely shocking of her. She's supposed to be a professional person that does this every week and says, oh yes, well, I'm going to be here every week, wah. And all of a sudden she's nowhere to be found. 8:30, I said to her, get in here now and look at this, what happens. She's nowhere to be found. She's in charge of a chat room. Well, I think I'm going to revoke her privacies of the chat room, because I don't think she deserves it. She's been getting too big for her boots, as Nixie, and she's been doing my bleeding nutting now. This is she wrecks up room. Yeah, she does. She is the female Matt Boone. She is the complete female Matt Boone of British wrestling. She does my nutting. This is absolutely atrocious. Every fucking week. I bet she's on time in 2 weeks when we've got bleeding Harvey Dale doing the fucking show. Oh, it's, oh, hello, I'm Harvey. I'm really fluttering my eyelids at you. Fuck's sake. She'll be on bleeding time that night. And I bet her bleeding internet don't go off that night either. Fuck's sake, eh? Eh? Bet she's bleeding goes, oh, it's nothing to do with me. I'm sorry, Harvey. I really, really want to do your show with you. I really, really want to do it. Flutter her eyelids and everything. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Where the bleeding hell is she? I mean, what is she doing? Is she fell asleep or something? This is crazy. I mean, it's 8:30. I mean, supposed to do a show. Right, if I'm going to do a show on my own, then I've got to do a show on her own. Yeah, end of story, but there we go. Anyway, everybody's week's been okay. We've had another batch of TNA releases yesterday. We had some SoCal Val being released from the company. We've also had Devon, unofficially, storyline release. There's a spoiler because you haven't seen TNA this Sunday yet. Shit, sorry, but most people watch it on the internet and everything, and they look it on YouTube anyway. So what am I supposed to say? It's just one of the things. It's always the same with the stuff. I mean, what can you do? We had SummerSlam, which I thought was a great pay-per-view. It was an absolute bit. And then on Saturday, went to see Southside Wrestling in Huntingdon, which turned out to be the last time that Southside will be in my hometown, due to circumstances involving my employers, and which I'm not going to get into because very simply, I want my job. But it's a very, very sad day for wrestling in Huntingdon, and so we're not going to have the pleasure of Mr. Ben Auld and his family and all the guys at Southside in Huntingdon anymore. They're going to concentrate on St Neots, Letchworth, Stevenage, and Nottingham, and doing that way. So doing all them and stuff and everything. But what can you do? It really was a good weekend for me. I managed to pick up an N64, Nintendo N64 with GoldenEye for 15 quid as well. And so I was really enjoyed with that one. So I had a good day and everything. But it's one of them things when it's like when you go to British wrestling events now and you expect it now and you're getting more to it, expect it and everything. And you get in there and you do the business that everybody sees you do, and you do it well, and that's what they do. It was nice because I took my brother-in-law that's never been to a British wrestling exposure of that magnitude as he did before. He's never been to one. The only one he ever went to was about 10 years ago at the Butlins, and saw James Mason and Robbie Brookside. That's how long ago. And he went to this one, jaw-dropping, loved every single minute of it. Couldn't believe all the people that was high about. But is that excuse me a second, I'm just going to do something in here. Let's say I just put my little message in the chat room for my so-called co-host, but it's a bit of a thing this, and I'm not really happy with it. But if she's got technical problems, it would nice to be told and everything. But we'll see how it goes. Rumors and everything that's been happening tonight with pro wrestling. There's pro wrestling for you happening up in Silverdale. They're doing their show tonight. We've also got this weekend Sabu. He's doing Wu Tech Wrestling down in their neck of the woods and everything, and we've got all the other bits and bobs that's happening in the British wrestling and stuff, and then but it definitely looks like it's just going to be me tonight. It really does look like that way because Nixy is nowhere to be found. She's not answering, not doing the phones. She's not doing anything in our chat room. I don't know what the fuck else she's planning at, but it looks like there's some. I hope nothing serious has happened. And I think. ICW with Colt Cabana and Grado, that video was great. Alina looked it. Yeah. Hey, that show, yeah, that was a show that was cancelled for the Heroes, and it got cancelled and stuff. 24 hours notice of a show being cancelled. It's crazy the fact that it's one of these things now, and it keeps happening a lot. And the cream, there's an old-fashioned saying. Rob Boltman started saying it. And everybody else started saying it, and this is the cream rises to the top. Well, there is things that's happening now that's like trying to drag British wrestling down, and it's not going to happen. There's a lot of good people that won't let this happen. Yeah, well, you're going to trust them. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Lindsay, can you bring us my phone? And so, I forgot my phone, guys. Yeah. So, I do not believe it. We finally have got Nixy Newman online on Skype. Now, let's get her in here and let's see where the bleeding hell she has been. When she decided, it doesn't work. Thank you very much. I'm not leaving. What do you mean leave your mate alone? She's not on bleeding time, for Christ's sake. Yeah, especially for this. Piss. I was not late for my wedding. Thank you very much. No. But we'll do that. And I can't get her in. Nixie, ring us. Ring us in there. It's not working. Yeah, I was not late for my wedding. I don't care what anyone says. I was not late for my wedding. And it seems as if tonight it's definitely going to be one of those nights. It really is. I hope not. But right. Oh, here we go. Where the bleeding hell have you been?
Sorry.
Where have you been? What bloody time did we start tonight? Eh? What bleeding
I looked
time?
at 8:30.
Right.
You weren't on, so I thought you changed it to 9.
No. I would have told you. 8:30. Bleeding hell.
Sorry.
Fire. Woman's prerogative to be late. Not in this case. Not in this bleeding case. At all.
Sorry.
You bleeding will be. And what was your bleeding idea leaving the chat room in the state it was left in after bleeding SummerSlam? Who had a riot? What was the...
Yeah, right. Who was there? It was me, Winters. Who else was there with us? I don't know.
You disgrace.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the boss.
Windows, turntables, we threw drink, we threw food. I think we had a food fight as well.
You know, this is absolutely disgraceful. This is supposed to be the only, supposed to be responsible way of attitude. Not just because bloody Randy Orton did it, but who cares? Randy Orton's a champion. Robot Voice is a champion again. Anyway, now you're here, we can actually start proper now. It's only about 10 minutes late, and we're only going to be going till about 10 o'clock, at least, if we can get that far. Right. Southside Wrestling. Your non-appearance was missed, by the way. You was missed.
Was I?
Yeah, everyone was saying, where's Nixy? Rob said, where's Nixy? I gave Rob his picture. Well, I've got to give everybody. I'm still looking at him in front of me. Please accept my apologies, guys. Please accept them. It's just absolutely mental case. The thing, the highlight of Saturday had to be, well, when I got down there at 2 o'clock, I got down there at 2, 3 o'clock and expecting everybody to be there. And the venue wouldn't let Ben in till 4 o'clock. Now, doors open, now this is the best bit. Doors open at 6. Right, so you had 2 hours to set a ring up, put the chairs out, everything else. And when we got in the place, it looked like they've had an antiques fair. All these tables were up and down everywhere. And the first thing I did is I went, right, do you need a hand? And he went, yes, please. I went, right, bang, let's shift the tables. I was putting tables away with the Hunter brothers, Jay Lethal, right, and the London riots, which for me is like, hold on a minute, this doesn't happen every day. Then Jay Lethal is giving health and safety tips to a guy that's got to turn the lights round at the top. And he's going, no, you need to do this the way, mate. So he's doing health and safety to this guy that's going up a ladder. And Ben's just looking at me, and I'm like, it's not my fault. I ain't done this. And he's like, just carry on, mate. You're doing a great job. Next thing I knew, we got the tables away, everything out. The ring was starting to go up. The Predators and all the Hunter brothers and all these other guys was putting the ring up. So then I went in the back, and Sarah, Ben's wife, just says, could you do the bar? Next thing I know, I'm doing the bar. I'm just putting all the bar in the fridge, all the cans, everything I could find, get it in the fridge, and everything like that. That was about till 5:30. Then I had to go and meet my brother-in-law, go outside. He's like, oh, I'm going to see Sabu. I'm going to see Sabu. But before I did that, I've just remembered, me and Rob was talking at the bottom. Rob had missed out on all the work, lazy twat. He missed out on all the work, right? He'd gone out.
Bet Harvey Dale helped, didn't he?
No, Harvey didn't turn up till about 10 minutes before the doors opened. So, but,
well, it's his prerogative.
Yeah, see?
See?
What did I say, guys? Oh, 2 weeks, Harvey. Oh, hello, Harvey, I'm going to love you. Oh, it's to be...
That's what... I knew something was happening next week.
Not next week, week after.
It's the 6th, isn't it? Oh, yeah, next week, week after.
Yeah, week after. And I just said to him, and... me and Rob were just talking about all the things, and said I've got a link on his webpage and everything. And then this guy with this big white outfit goes, hey guys, I'm sorry to bother you. I said, I'm like, fucking Sabu. And we just went, ah. And he goes, hey guys, you got any weed? And we and Rob just went, I'm sorry, we don't smoke. And he went, no worries, man. Says, thanks a lot. Look, me and Rob looked at each other and went, that is to die for. And he went, what? And I went, we've just been asked by Sabu for weed. And he went, yeah. I went, you don't get better than this. This does not get any better than this ever. It'd be like getting Sandman to come up and asking you if you've got a beer. Yeah? Something like that. Or Steve Austin asking if you've got a beer as well. It's just one of the things you just go, ah! But the next thing I know is the funniest thing we got on the day. Sabu went round Huntingdon. He went into Wilkinson's and bought 2 chairs. He bought 2 chairs for the match, and he said he was shaking his head, and I says, "Is there a problem?" And he says, "You live around here, yeah?" And I says, "Yes, this is my town." He went, "You've got some serious funny people working in shops." And I went, "Why is that?" He says, "The cashier just looked at me and went, 'You're Sabu!' And he went, 'Yes, I am.' And he just went, 'Ha, ha, ha.' And it was an amazing thing to see and to hear about it. But it's not every day you work on a Saturday, you got a Saturday job or you got a part-time job or anything like that, and Sabu comes under your till with 2 white chairs. And with 2 chairs that he's going to use in the match, and then he's walking through the high street and everything, and he's got his long white thing on it, and he's got everything like that. And next thing you know, he's just looking at each other, going, "Well, what's the fun in games?" And you're looking with, "There's Sabu. He's got his long white thing on his head, and he's walking through the town centre carrying 2 chairs under his arms." And you're like, you don't see that every day. But what can you do? What can you do? It was just an absolute amazing night. We'll go through everything. Are you still there, Nixy, now? Oh, no, she's not. She's disappeared. You know that? She's only been here 1 second, and look what's happened already. She's gone and disappeared. I can't believe it. Eh? What can you do? What can you do? I know what I can do. If you fancy being a co-host of British Wrestling Radio, please drop me a line. It would be very, very appreciated, and everybody in there. And it's nice to see people in our chat room as funny as everything. We've got a nice full chat room. 8:30 on a Friday night. It's a bit weird, but work calls. I have got a night shift to do tonight. It's my 2nd of 6, so that is the reason we started. If Nixie does not get back here, where is Nixie now? She's doing me now. This is doing me bleeding craziness. But it's one day we're going to do a show without Nixie's internet playing up. We really are. But we can't do it. Right. So we get there eventually. And but so everybody's week. I think the Southside Wrestling, we had. The opening match was for the tag titles. It was the Predators, who have held the titles for a full year now, taking on the London Riots, and which the Predators won. Then we had Robbie X versus Zack Sabre Jr., and Zack won that one. It was fun and games. Now, I've got one problem. Yeah. But we've got that. Hold on, let's see what's happening here. Get Nixie in. Okay. Yeah, I'm also in the bleeding cold. Wait a minute. Here we go. Nixie's really playing up. For some reason, Nixie's really playing up tonight. Looks like it might just be me. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. What is up with your net?
I don't know.
She got more than one device working on it, or what?
No.
No. Oh, by the way, Nixie Newman, you're fired.
Ah!
You
Sabu said there was some what? You got some...
Well, Sabu just went to Wilkinson's to buy 2 chairs, and this is
come back and he said,
"You've got some real weird people working in your place." Well, it's not every day that you're working at a till and Sabu comes at you with 2 chairs under his arm, is it?
No, I suppose not.
I tried to get one of the chairs. When it finished, it was so bashed up and out of shape. I thought it'd be great if I could get all the guys from the main event to sign it. We had Chris Travis, Marty Skrull, Mark Haskins, and Thing. We also had Styx taking on MK McKinnon. And Max Angeles, the former holder, came out and he's cashing in his rematch course at the 3rd anniversary show at the end of October, which has just been made into a 3-way with Mark Haskins also cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. So you've got Styx, the title holder, versus the number one, the guy with the Money in the Bank briefcase, Haskins, versus the former holder, Max Angeles. Chances Styx walking away with that title? Very, very slim. Also on that night, we also got the steel cage match between Martin Kirby and El Ligero.
And now Martin Kirby beat Jay Lethal in what was an amazing match to be the Speed King title. He's now holds Speed King, and Jay Lethal was awesome because when we did the pictures afterwards, I bought his T-shirt, which everybody saw, the Jay Lethal tag. And I bought a T-shirt, and he put his hand on my shoulder and he went, "Excuse me, have you had a picture?" And I went, "No." He goes, "If you buy a T-shirt, you get a free picture." The next minute, ah! So I had a photograph took with Jay Lethal again. So it was £5 for Sabu and 15 quid with the T-shirt with a free picture. So all in all, to have Sabu and Jay Lethal is great. November's the Super Show in November looks amazing. There's 2 shows on one day, Nix, and they're holding it at the same place as the House of Pain show where you've been before.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it's I'm really seriously going. I'm really thinking of going. And the next day I'm going to go and see Mott the Hoople in London. So I'm going to see them as well. And so I'll have to go from Huntingdon, Nottingham, then next day Nottingham to London, and then go to the O2 Arena. And then
What date is that?
17th of November is Southside, and the 18th I'm going back to London. So
Oh, okay.
people want to meet up in London on the 18th for a couple hours, you can do. I'll be there, and we'll do that.
What date again? Tell me dates. What day is it?
The Super Show is the 17th of November.
Yeah, what day is that?
Sunday.
All right, so it'll be a Monday.
Yeah, it'll be a Sunday, Monday thing.
Okay.
People don't start messaging me, I swear, as long as... And if I've got a Candy Crush... Oh, it's Twitter. Oh, it's bleeding. Twitter's going crazy. Right. You'd be pleased to know that I tried to block Candy Crush, and I've been getting messages now of people going, "Why don't you accept my request for Candy Crush?" People are just winding me up. They're just winding me up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. They just do it on purpose. Fuckers. But there we go. Southside was awesome because there's an elderly lady called Connie, and it was her birthday this week. And everybody sang happy birthday to her. She had a photograph took with Jay Lethal with her flowers. Really made a nice fuss of her, which was a nice touch. And you couldn't see Vince McMahon doing that, could you?
No.
But awesome time by everybody. And then on Sunday, we had SummerSlam.
Yay.
First thoughts of SummerSlam. What did you think to the whole thing?
Well, it's definitely one of the better pay-per-views in recent years.
I think it's been the best pay-per-view that WWE have done in a long time. And all I can say is CM Punk. Everybody's on about Ric Flair could make people look a star. CM Punk can make anyone look a star because he turned Brock Lesnar into having a 5-star match. Because I just sat there and going, CM Punk making Lesnar look like $1 million in this match. Absolutely. We start from the start. Right. SummerSlam came from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, as per fucking usual, because them assholes won't even think of bringing it to the fucking British Isles, because woe betide. Actually, British wrestling fans would love a fucking SummerSlam pay-per-view, because it's only been 21 years since we had the last fucking one.
Almost my entire life.
Yeah? Well, woe betide fucking Vince McMahon actually doing something for the British fans. Eh?
Yeah.
It's just one of them... I've been WWE doing something for the Brits. Fuck that shit. When will he ever do that? When? Anyway, first match we had was the Ring of Fire, which is basically a PG version of an Inferno match, right?
Yeah.
Kane versus Bray Wyatt. Now, did you see anybody see the cartoon I put up of Bugs Bunny doing a square dance yesterday?
Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny, yeah, Bugs Bunny, but he was doing it with the Wyatt family. There was 2 members of the Wyatt family in that cartoon. So, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's Bugs Bunny. Type in on YouTube, Bugs Bunny, the square dance. And then you see Bugs Bunny doing a square dance. And he's doing it with the Wyatt family. It's 2 guys from the Wyatt family. One's got the ginger beard, one's got the dark beard. And it's them 2, I swear to God. See, Warner Brothers knew about the Wyatt family 60, 70 years before Vince McMahon did. Genius. But yeah, what can you say about that match? It really was one of these You knew it was gonna. You knew it was gonna be hard work, didn't you? You knew.
Mhm.
He said he wasn't getting your hopes up, and he was like, "Oh, what's it gonna be?" and everything. But Kane has now disappeared for the entirety of filming See No Evil 2, and
But he's been abducted and, like, no one cares.
yeah, no one except you.
Cane nap.
Right.
He's been cane napped.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just thinking about the demise of Kane, right? Because we had Kane just over a year ago being the best monster of all time. Nothing could hurt him. He was killing Zack Ryder. He's killing Eve Torres. He was putting John Cena and everything. And then all of a sudden, they made him a joke again, like they did with RVD again. He's gonna come back and reform with RVD, isn't he? It's every time they do it with Kane. It's when is Glenn Jacobs gonna say enough is enough? I've had enough of this shit. I've been here now nearly 20 years. Please, please, please stop doing this to me now, because I'm fucking fed up with this. Because I would be fuming. I don't know what you feel about it with Kane, but I feel as though Kane is always going to be a missed opportunity with what he's done in his career. It's always going to be a what if they'd have done this with Kane. And that's the way I feel about it. And doing this with fucking Kane so soon after making him a monster, it's just a joke. It's just an absolute fucking joke. 3 hillbillies fucking beat him up in the middle of a ring, and all of a sudden he's knocked out. And this is the guy that went through ambulances and everything like that, and fire, and could put up with everything. And all of a sudden now he gets knocked out by 3 hillbillies. Fuck's sake. I don't know what I mean, come on, Nick, what's your things on it? You're the biggest Kane fan in the bleeding world. But
I agree with you, really. I mean, I like whatever he does, but they seem to be missing the mark a little bit. You know, they've built him up, they've changed his attire, they've given him the mask, he's grown his head of hair back, and it's just like, what are you doing? I don't really know what they're doing. I don't know. They don't seem to have a direction for him.
Somebody's got to stand up and say, what the fuck have you done? I mean, this was this monster with James Mitchell, and he was evil as they come, and he was a fucking thing, and then all of a sudden he was like, oh, I've gone into therapy and now I'm okay. And I don't use chairs anymore.
Is that what they've done with him?
Well, that's what they did with him, innit? I mean, he came back and he was like, oh, I don't do chairs anymore. I'm a nice person. Fuck off. Keep her monsters. I watched the Dutch Mantle. I did watch this shoot video that I put on the webpage last week. I watched it, and he said, the way to do a good monster is if you can walk out and you can make a 10-year-old kid be scared of you, you'll always be a monster. But if you can't scare a kid, there's no point to the character. He says you need to scare the kids. And Dutch Mantle had that interview so well. If you get a chance to watch it, guys, watch it. It's on Daily Motion. Kayfabe Communications, the thing called Dutch Mantle. It's a brilliant 2 hours interview. But he says what he said is true. If you've got a monster in your company, keep them as monsters. Don't change the attitude. Keep him as a monster. If Kane had stayed as a monster, think of all the great things he'd have done now. I mean, everybody said, oh yeah, they got bored of him. Yeah, but he's still been a monster. There's always somebody out there trying to slay a monster. I mean, what's that mean? They could have done it with Zack Ryder. They could have had a great program with him and Zack Ryder, but it didn't happen, did it? So we had that. And then the next match we had, what was the next one after that one?
I've got it written down, hold on. Cody Sandel.
Oh, my match. The match that I wanted to see, and it lived up to everything. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I thought it was great fun from start to finish. These two, that program's going to run forever. The story's going to continue going. It's great to see Cody without the tash.
You know who shaves it?
Oh.
Wade Barrett.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was on JBL and Cole show.
I tried to find it and I couldn't find it. So,
hang on, I will post it.
Don't post it. Don't post it. You're concentrating on this. You've already been 10 minutes late. Get in here.
I'm fashionably late. I'm a woman. It's my
Bullshit.
prerogative.
You won't be bleeding late when Harvey's on. I'm telling you now. You'll be half an hour early. Oh, does he want me on yet? Oh, I've done my face. Oh yes, Harvey, we love everything you say.
Apparently, I always am late.
Yeah, well, fuck it hell. But there we go. Anyway, Cody and Sandow. How long do you think they're going to go with this? Survivor Series? Up to Survivor Series? Or just Night of the Champions?
I don't know. Neither of them are champion, are they?
Well, they've just said this week on Raw, didn't they? He said that now Cody's beaten him twice. When Sandow's becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, if he becomes the World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes is automatically the #1 contender. Could you have Sandow and Rhodes as the main event status going for the belt? And I don't think you could really. But we've lost a few people to injuries, so maybe they're wanting a stopgap, but who knows? Who knows? Could you see Cody and Damian being main event status for a few months, carrying the World Heavyweight title for a couple of months?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. I thought Harvey was a Darren Young type guy. But I think Cody and Sandow got a good program they got together. They really did a great match. I loved it. I loved the match to bits. So then Cody won that, and then what did we have next?
Del Shito.
The what? Oh, Del Rio and
Yeah. Christian.
Oh right. Did you really believe Christian would win?
No.
Why not?
Oh, well, again, I don't know what he's come back, and I don't know what they're doing with him. No idea.
No. Adam Nixy Newman. Oh, he was doing 40 minutes ago. Green Day. Ah, that's why she's late. You were setting up your bleeding recording to watch Green Day on the telly, weren't you?
That's been ready. That's been ready and waiting for about 2 hours.
Ah, there we go. Now we.
No, that wasn't it. Actually, it wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Ah, no. Don't want to be American idiot. Oh, Green Day, more like bleeding stupid fucking.
Be careful. Me and Lindsay will gang up on you.
Lindsay won't gang up on me. Anyway, I can't say anything because the amount of CDs I bought this week, she's gone mental at me anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Eye Del Rio. They didn't do a very good job with the makeup, did they? Let's be right. I mean, how could you hide the black eyes that they had in a fight? And him and Drew McIntyre. I mean, that's the first time a Scotsman's lost a fight that I've ever known.
Apparently it wasn't like that though.
Well, I know they tried to drag him away and everything, so who knows, eh? But I think the one that did me is I'm thinking, were they really going to put on the belt when they're showing you all the highlights of Christian's career and all that? I mean, it only lasted 25 seconds, so it shows you how many highlights Christian's had in his career. But ooh, there we go. I said it out loud. And
TLC.
TLC. There's got to be more to Christian than the TLC matches, surely.
There is.
Yeah, it's called TNA.
Well, yeah.
Just one of them things. I think when you look back at it, Del Rio and Christian, it's a stopgap for the other things. It really is a stopgap. It might go as far as Night of Champions, but it doesn't make me excited. And I thought, yeah. Did you see on Raw when he came out, when Ricardo Rodriguez came out, did you think he was going to get Rey Mysterio to come out to him? Did you see it?
I did, actually.
What did you think? Ricardo, I mean, we're going off, so I know we should be doing this on, but you've got to talk about this. Ricardo Rodriguez comes out. He's on the stage. He says, I've got a new person that's coming out here that's going to kick your ass. And all the Mexican. Automatically, you thought Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, so did I.
Everybody did. And then who comes out? What the fucking hell has Rob Van Dam got to do with Ricardo Rodriguez? What in the fuck? Who the fucking hell wrote that? I mean, oh, I know what the connection is. They've both failed drugs tests. That's the connection.
I think I said it actually. It's the ring announcer and one of the competitors from Weed on a Pole.
Yeah, there you go. You've got the ring announcer now for Weed on the Pole match. We've got it now. We've got it all set now, but fucking yeah. No, yeah, we failed a drugs test team. There's no point. Who wrote this? Oh, you could tell that wasn't a Paul Heyman, right? Can't you?
Yeah.
Paul, you could see them people in the back. Oh yeah, Paul, come on, and we need a new person to go with Raquel Rodriguez. Who could we have that's going to fit in with his thing? And then you get some dickhead at the back going, yeah, I know Vince. We'll put Bob Van Dam with him. Well, what are you going to put me in for? Failed drugs test. Perfect. Let's go with it. And we see Rey Mysterio going, the fucking hell? What are you on about? You could have had a fucking Mexican battle here. I would love to see Mysterio versus Del Rio again. I really do. But Rey Mysterio would be injured just walking to the fucking ring.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he be for you, I think, and stuff. But Christian and Del Rio, I thought that was just a stocking filler. Who did we have after that? Was it the Bella Twats?
Yes.
Do we really have to talk about the Bella Twats?
No.
Let's be right. The Bella Twats and this other person. If you don't know, if you've only just joined us and you only listened to us before, I affectionately known as the Bella Twins as the Bella Twats. For some strange reason, it came out a few weeks ago, and it seems to have stuck and took a life of its own. So the Bella Twats are here and now. And so the Bella Twats are here to stay. So, unless they come on the show, and then they are the most gracious female wrestlers that's ever been on the planet. Do you know I've tried to get in contact with to come on the show?
Who?
Kelly.
Oh, why?
I just want to see what she's like to be a bimbo wrestler.
I mean, Bob, you need to know any more.
Yeah, but come on, let's say, how did it feel? He was 18, just come out of high school, got puberties, and you went, come on, I'd love to know the stories about who was the worst wrestler that she went down on. Come on, people needed to know these things. People need to know the dirt and everything behind Kelly, the person who went down on more people than the Titanic going under the iceberg. We need to know these things. We need to know. It's a male...
You were the one who told me I had to hold my tongue around Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, well, come on. There's a difference between Eric Bischoff and Kelly. Eric Bischoff is known for more than one thing. Kelly is just known for going down on wrestlers in the back. That's all she's ever known. Come on. Anyway, get back to the thing. Get back to SummerSlam. Natalia versus... Was it Brie? It's Brie in it that's injured. Right, Brie Bella. Right. Piss break. That's all you could say about it. Did you notice that the same ref that fucked up the week before was the same ref now? Mm-hmm. Do you see the aggro that he gave people? He says, you lot were just jealous of the fact that I am in a great spot in my life, and you lot are so jealous because I'm a referee for the number one wrestling promotion in the world, and I'm one of them. I put on a tweet, you may be the number one ref, but you're also number one in the amount of fuck-ups you've done. You can't even count to 10, dumb shit. Result, I'm blocked. Would you surprise? I'm blocked. Natalia's trying her best. It's nice to see Natalia wrestling on pay-per-view, but it's give her the belt. Take her fucking AJ.
Shut up. Be very careful.
I'm going to be careful as I want, because I know you for your birthday, and if you want to be nice, you will be very nice. Because this is I told Winters last night when I'm getting you. You are going to go mental.
Have I got to open it on camera?
No, you have not. But I'll tell you this: you're going to go spare.
I'm worried now.
No, no, it's nice. You'll like it. As soon as I saw it, I went, "That's Nixy."
Lance, will I like it?
Lance, she'll like it, won't she? If you
like, we're just sitting there waiting for Lance to type.
Sure.
Sure.
He ain't got a fucking clue. He can't remember. but it's like, I think, with Natalia and the Bella twins and stuff like that, they do try their best. We know this Total Divas thing has took on a life of its own. It's getting more popular by the week, which is what the WWE wanted. Fair play to them. It's given an I'd love. Can you imagine the Total Divas program 10 years ago? If we'd have had the 10 years ago Divas, when you had Trish, Lita, Ivory, Jacqueline, Stacy, Tori Wilson. Why wasn't it done 10 years ago?
Would have been much better.
That would have been a lot better than just doing it. But to do it on for these girls, give them the due. They're only given the cards to dealt, and they try the best with it. So the pterodactyls, and then you got the Bella twins, and you got the other people involved, Natalia and stuff. Then why not? Absolute why not? Then what did we have after that? Did we have it? We had CM Punk versus
Lesnar. Punk and Lesnar.
Match of the night.
I told you. Told you.
Match of the night.
I was right. See,
CM Punk you could give CM Punk a doll, and he would make that doll look like a 5-star wrestler. Because it's just been proved. He took Brock Lesnar and made Brock Lesnar look $1 million in that match. Don't give a shit. If anybody's got a match of the year, they'll always put the Takers match in it, but you've got to put Punk and Brock Lesnar in there now. You have to, because Punk and Brock, just CM Punk and Brock just work so well, and you just kept watching it going. You saw the crowd going, and they were so into it again. I haven't seen that since Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. I haven't seen a crowd like that since Michaels Undertaker 2. That was the last time I saw a crowd like that. That was amazing. Well done to CM, well done to Phil, well done to Brock. Both of you did an amazing job. I mean, come on, what's your take on it? I mean, your thing with Punk and Brock, you must have been impressed.
I was. I want to go back and watch it again, actually.
I paid for the pay-per-view. I didn't want to watch it on a laptop. I actually paid for it on my big TV. So I was very, very fortunate. I loved watching it. It really was. And really think... What do you mean shit? What do you mean shit?
I've just broke my charger, sorry.
Oh, fuck's sake. What charger? Phone?
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks. Oh, no.
No, I think I can fix it. Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Fix it afterwards. You've got a show. You've only got 40 minutes to go. Anyway. CM Punk and Lesnar, I think, all in all, one of the candidates for match of the year. Easy.
Yeah.
He's got if there's another match that beats that, I can't wait to see it. But I bet it involves CM Punk.
Yes.
But Brock Lesnar, I mean, he made Brock Lesnar look $1 million. And nobody's done that. How the fuck could you make Brock Lesnar look like that? I think even Brock must have been coming back going, wow, what a guy. What this guy can... And Heyman must have been... How proud must Paul Heyman be to sit there, and he had the best seat in the whole fucking...
Yeah.
He was ringside watching it going, what am I watching? I'm watching gold. Everybody involved with the CM Punk and Brock Lesnar had to sit there and everything, and boom. We've had Punk and Daniel Bryan. We've had Punk and Bryan last year or the year before. We've had them. They were great matches.
Yep, we can watch them again though.
Yep, can watch them all again through the wonders of DVD and YouTube. Or better still, Daily Motion. I think, and then we had the mixed tag match between Dolph Ziggler, Caitlyn, and Carlton Banks, and AJP.
Oh, be careful.
Because the reason why she's called AJP is because she's involved in so many piss break matches. There we go.
She's not. You're seriously spoiling for it.
I'm not spoiling for nothing. It's funny though. AJP. There you go. La-di-da. It did all right. It was a good one. You could tell, no matter what, you could have had Undertaker versus Triple H follow that match between Punk and Lesnar, and it wouldn't have got the crowd going. I think the crowd just needed another one just to be brought back down to earth before they got ready for the next one. And come on then, what did you think to your AJ one?
To be honest, I napped through it.
Oh! Roll the front page.
I'll be really honest.
Hold the front page. AJ Lee's biggest fan fell asleep during an AJ match. This, we've got it on record. We've got it on tape. It's going to be on YouTube. One of the top 10 greatest moments of BWR radio is going to be one of them that Nixy admitted that she fell asleep during an AJ Lee match. Unbelievable. This is amazing. Wow, we got it. Oh, jeez, dear me. Why? Was he just so fucking tired or something? Was he just...
I think that was all it was. I think I tried really hard, like, to just, like, train me brain to stay awake, and I was just knackered, I think, and I was sort of like, well, they know, they were sitting there talking with me. It's like probably like in that hotel room again. 1 minute I'm there, the next minute
But do you know why I left the chat room so abruptly?
No. Oh, didn't you have power cuts or something like that?
Yeah, we had power cuts for 2 days. I had power cuts for Sunday and Monday, right? I only saw half of Raw. I had to watch Raw on Daily Motion. There's a gentleman that puts all the Raws up. And I had to watch Raw on there because the power cut that happened on Sunday night made me miss a bit of the John Cena Daniel Bryan match. I saw the end because it came back on, but I missed most of the match, so I had to watch that again and get straight into that. I mean, John Cena worked hurt. We saw the sides of his elbow. It's fucking huge. I've seen the picture today of him after surgery, and keep him away. No matter what it is, until he's fully healed, he's got to stay away. Cena and Bryant for me was an absolute cracker. It was everything that is. I mean, Daniel Bryan, how hotter can he be? How much hotter can you be? And then at the end of it, you do your thing first, and I'm gonna do my take on this.
I'm blogging on it at the minute because I'm doing a blog on that exact thing about John Cena working hurt, because I sat there throughout the entire match and said, this is making me, because I could see how much pain he was in, and it was really bothering me. And I'm not going to say too much about that aspect of it because I'll talk about that more later. It was really, I can tell you now, it was just really upsetting me to see him in that much pain. I wasn't happy about it. I just thought, for me, knowing that Cena's not exactly the best wrestler in the world, yet he's made out to be, I just think Daniel Bryan wiped the floor with him. That is my honest take on it. Daniel Bryan took him and literally kicked him till next year. It was literally, he absolutely wiped the floor out of him. He just showed everybody what a wrestler is, not an entertainer. That was my take on it. I just sat there and, when I was just sitting there going, kicking his ass, look at him, look how much, what he's doing. You couldn't deny it. That was my take on it.
I just saw, I think somebody put a status up saying, John Cena has been involved in so many good matches of the last 3-4 years. Look at all the big matches that he's carried the other wrestlers in. And he named CM Punk, and he named Edge, and he named Daniel Bryan, and he named Shawn Michaels. And I went, hold on a minute.
They carried him.
Oh, hold on a minute. This is one of them Cena marks, isn't it? It's one of them Cena marks. You just want to get hold of him in the middle of the street and bite the living shit out of all of them. Because you're going, what the fuck are you on about, you absolute penis? But I'd love to, we all know that wrestlers do hurt. The wrestlers go in the ring hurt. Yes, they do that, and full play to them, because I couldn't do it. I can actually say now I'm not in pain for the first time in 5 weeks at this moment, and we can't believe the amount of pain I've been in. And I just went in with bad hemorrhoids, and that was fucking painful enough for me. But to do what they do with Cena with his elbow, Jesus Christ, that elbow was fucking massive. And the match itself, the crowd were going mental for Daniel Bryan. And 5 out of 5 out of 5 out of 5 for the WWE to fuck the fans all over, because social media went schizo after SummerSlam.
It did.
Oh, I can't believe it. Did you see the post I put up with Triple H? Triple H, professional wrestler, CEO of the company, and a massive fucking cunt. They actually put that on Wikipedia. Somebody actually typed that in on bleeding.
They did.
On Wikipedia. It was genius. It was like, Vince McMahon said, right, we're going to give you what you want. You're going to get the Daniel Bryan title change, but then we're going to fuck you over. and we're going to have it done in the worst way. Triple H is going to fuck over Daniel Bryan. For the first time in 7 years, Triple H is a heel. Genius. Give him the bleeding full benefit. Absolutely superb way to finish SummerSlam. Get him there. And Randy Orton just fucked it over, and just to see him stood over Daniel Bryan was just like, wow. And then social media just went fucking crazy. Fucking hell, how can they do that to Daniel Bryan? He's a fucking wrestler. They've done amazing. Not one person who watches wrestling saw that although these people do not see the bigger picture. We said the bigger picture last week. I called that. Then I said Randy Orton will come out and Triple H will screw Daniel Bryan. I listened to the show. I did say that. Right?
Did, because I was pretty aware throughout the whole thing that this was what was going to happen.
It was genius the way they did it. And the way it happened is now everybody goes, oh yeah, how could they do that? In the words of Paul Heyman, the best stories is a babyface chasing a heel for the title. It's one of the best stories you've ever seen in wrestling. And now they've got a program where they can take it up to SummerSlam. Sorry, they can take it up to Survivor Series. They can take it to the Royal Rumble. They can take it as any far as they can. But you know at some point Daniel Bryan is going to win the world title. Now, whether he wins it at Survivor Series, whether he wins it at the Royal Rumble, we don't know. But they've just did it. It was like when they did CM Punk. They did it with CM Punk with Alberto Del Rio 2 years ago, yeah?
Yeah.
When they did SummerSlam. And they spent the next few months with CM Punk chasing Alberto Del Rio. And I still think Zeb Coulter says it better than anyone. Alberto Del Rio. No one. He says it better than anyone Dutch. I love Dutch to my heart. WWE did what they set out to do. They had every wrestling fan talking about them Monday morning. No one was talking about anything that Ring of Honor did. Nobody was talking about anything that TNA have done, as if there's such a thing. Nobody was talking about anything else anywhere. Twitter, Facebook, any social media, any wrestling fan. All they was talking about was WWE have screwed over Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam. And if I was Vince and all that thing, and I'd said, mission accomplished. We did it. And I knew, on Monday Night Raw, I knew that when Stephanie came on that ramp, I knew she was a heel. Do you know how I know?
How?
Easy. Because whenever you see Stephanie McMahon in leather, whether it be a leather skirt, the trousers, all like that, she's always a heel.
See, I thought she was. I actually just had this really funny little side thing that she might actually come out and side with Daniel Bryan.
No. Whenever you see Stephanie McMahon in that type of clothes, you know she's coming as a heel. She's always done it. She's always been that way. And if you look in the past way Wales she's done it, she's always been that heel person when she's won them type of things. And now, as soon as I saw it, I went, heel persona. There you go. But marks out of 10 for SummerSlam.
7, I suppose, 8.
I'd give
7 or 8, mainly because the Ring of Fire match was a bit crap, so.
You couldn't get all the good matches. You couldn't get all the good matches and everything because you can't go down and say, oh, every match was a great match. No, you won't do that. I'd give it a 7 or 8 as well. I would give on that borderline myself, so. But people will still be talking about it for ages. And it got everybody wanting to watch Raw the next night, which I didn't because fucking Power Cut lasted for 4 hours. I had no power. I saw up to the bit of CM Punk going at the kid in the crowd, which was unscripted by the way.
It was. And it, you know what was good? Yeah, you know what was good about that was that there was no kind of, you know, retaliation from it. He took it really well, the kid, you know, he joined in, and he didn't kind of, you know, normally those things happen, they go, oh, he's insulted, oh, he's taking the mickey, but he took it so well. He just took it on the chin, joined in, and, you know, that's what you want.
Yeah, before we go any further, we've got a couple of announcements. First of all, we've got to do the events. If you've got anything to do, Nick, you've got 5 minutes, because I've got the events to do. I've got to find these now. So if you've got any wrestling over the next few days, then listen out. We're We've got. I mean, I've got to watch it again. I must admit, I'm going to watch it again when I finish work tonight. This week we've got on Sunday at 3 o'clock. We've got the IPW UK versus the LSLL2 live from London. Future, go to the IPW UK website or thing, and then on Sunday also in Stockport we have Future Shock 69 on at 5:30. On the 30th of August, we've got the Steeler Nation UK meetup. Oh, shit, that's for me, sorry. 30th of August, 6:30 in Wath upon Dearne in Yorkshire. Elite British Wrestling presents Wrath upon Dearne. All the greatest, all the new people, including Maximilian. I'm coming for you, Max. I want a rematch. I want your title, boy. I want you so fucking bad now. I threw you out of the Rumble. I put you on your arse. I humiliated you, you bitch. You one day, that belt you wear around your waist, son, is coming to me. It's gonna be mine, you fucker. I threw you ass over that top rope. You went flying so high, you could have touched the fucking moon, bitch. There we go. Anyway. So, if that doesn't get me a match with Max, nothing will. And then on 30th, we have Fight Club Pro presents International Techers. So we got that. And also on that bill, we have in Wolverhampton. It's in Wolverhampton, Fight Club Pro. The 5th installment of the year for Fight Club Pro. We have it's an amazing card for that and stuff. But then we've got Pro Wrestling Silverdale Showdown that's happening at 7 o'clock today, which is happening now. We've also got the 2-day Super Crazy Seminar that's happening tomorrow at 12 o'clock with IPW UK. We've got Extreme American Wrestling in Yaxley with Unfinished Business at 6 o'clock. British Wrestling Promotions do Lethal Intentions tomorrow at 6:30. Up in Scotland, they have got Hell for Lycra 10 at 6:45 up in Dundee. I hope you're going to enjoy that. We've got IPW UK Extreme Measures, also at 7 o'clock, featuring Super Crazy. Also tomorrow, Leicester Championship Wrestling presents Face Off and everything like that, with all the usual guys up in there and everything. And then Sabu is live in Western Supermare. Okay? And tomorrow, it's a few people's friends, so I'd just like to say them out of the way. We'd like to say happy birthday tomorrow to Steve Bartle, who's involved with NGW up in Yorkshire, and also to a friend of mine called Izzy Oakley. She's her birthday, and also to a friend of ours who just supports the show, and also we support him because he does a great job on YouTube and other things, Mr. Mark Pearson. So there we go. Them's the 3 people that's got birthdays tomorrow. Now, over the next few weeks, right, I'm starting to put together some videos that's going to introduce the top 10 moments of 2 years of British Wrestling Radio. The problem is I don't know which bits to put in. It's all right you putting them in a chat room and saying, oh yeah, you've got to put Fartgate in, you've got to put Beauty School Dropout in and all this. You need to send me your suggestions. The ones that we think would deserve to be in will be in. Now, Nixie's got a couple she's got to put in if she could decide if she can get her head out of her backside and actually be on time for once and then actually do this. Then,
Through you.
So have you got any favourite moments of British Wrestling Radio? Well, you're having yours in 2 weeks, aren't you? Harvey?
Probably, because I'm never nervous, but I'm absolutely bricking it for that. I really am. I don't know how he's going to be. I don't know what he's going to be like.
Well, we were talking about it on Saturday, and cut a long story short, he came up to me and goes, right, House of Pain Wrestling have got House of Pain Evolution have got their next show on September the 8th. That's certain. And he wants to come on a couple of days so he can promote it and have all the other bits and bobs with it, which I think's fair. He did with the auction, so he's coming on the show. He's having it all to himself. I said, no, Nixie's going to be there. And he went, oh, really? And I went, yeah. And all of a sudden, me, Rob, and Harvey just looked at each other and went, going to be one hell of a night now. So for one night on the 6th of September, at an earlier time, because we're trying to get it with Harvey, because I know he's done a little bit late, so it might start about 9 o'clock, might start at 10. whatever it is, we will be having that. Then the following week, September the 15th,
Birthday show.
at 10 o'clock, it's birthday show for Nixy. It's the birthday show for us, and it's also our 100th, which I still can't believe we're meeting 100. It's just one of them feelings for me that's like going to saying, yeah, okay. I can't believe we've done 100. It really can't. Still to me to this day, think I shouldn't have done 10. We shouldn't have gone longer than 10 shows, to tell you the truth. But we did. We got a following, and we got loads of people to say thank you. And it's also, I managed to complete my achievement this year. If you're asking me now what my favourite moment is of the two years, it happened last week. It was when Sharon announced that Callum's got the money to go. That was my favourite moment. But if you go on show-wise, there is too many to mention. There is absolutely too many to mention. If you want to rant, if you want anything you've done, as long as we've got it on YouTube, and if you can find it yourselves, let me know what show it is and everything it was, and I'll do it, and we'll put it up, and we'll put it into a top 10 on YouTube, so we can have the top 10 moments of British Wrestling Radio. For some strange reason, I've got a feeling that Fartgate is going to be on there.
Probably.
It has to be. Also, Beauty School Dropout might be there. My rant about Candy Crush. My rant about Candy Crush is also another one that's been mentioned a few times. The thing that does me is, I think the moment that I marked out the most was when Dinah Smith came on. I think that's going to be the one mark out for me. Because to speak to someone that's, wow, it was like Dinah Smith, wow. And that did it for me. So, what can you say? Really, really cool stuff. And it's going to be a cracking couple of weeks now. Next week, it's going to be Friday night at 11 o'clock. That is certain. That is next Friday night, 11 o'clock. No questions asked. That is going to be set in stone. We've got that sorted. Now, over the next few weeks and everything, we need your guys' input, because without you guys, we're nothing, really. But if you ask about everybody that's saying about it and stuff, come on. If you want to send us any messages or anything like that, wishing us well and everything like that, please do so. It'd be very nice to hear from you. Nice to know that some people appreciate us. We've had... now, I'm going to mention this. The world's unluckiest person, Nixy, goes to Ross Briffett.
Does it?
Right. This is the story of a gentleman who paid to have Scott Hall, his hip replacement, in return for the Skype thing. And last Friday, he sat from 6 o'clock at night till the early hours of the morning waiting for Scott to ring him. Then he got an email saying he would do it on the Sunday. He would do it on the next day, on the Saturday at 7 p.m. So, once again, Ross sat with his Skype and everything, and nothing happened. It came to Monday, I think it was Sunday or Monday, that as he went away and he didn't have his headset, somebody on Skype rang him.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Scott Hall.
Oh.
So he missed his call. Now we don't know whether it's going to happen again for him, because it's a shame if it didn't. It happened to another friend of ours, Rygao. He also missed the call from Scott Hall as well. So there's two people that we know that have missed their calls from Scott Hall. So there's two things. It's two people that's had it. I got back in contact, tried to get in contact with Eric Bischoff. No go on that, unfortunately. That's my fault. I wasted $25, so I could have spent that money on getting a WCR t-shirt. So I'll get my WCR t-shirt somehow. Absolute disgrace, but I mean, my heart goes out to the pair of you guys. It really, really does. It's, yeah. I'm not having a fucking smoke stain shirt. It can fuck off. That's a private joke. If you listen to WZR TV, because they're now to do TV shows now, Nix. They don't do radio, it's TV, because they got this thing now where they're both in the same room. And they both smoke to their heart's content, chain smoke, so we have this drinking game and everything like that. And you have these shirts behind them that also WCR. And I swear, if I get one of them T-shirts that's hung up, that's going to be smelling of smoke and everything, I'm going to kick off with fucking Clark, and I'm going to kick off with Boone. I'm going to kick Boone's ass in less than 2 fucking parsecs. Never mind that. The fucking Millennium Falcon did the Kessel Run in less than 2 parsecs. I will kick Boone's ass in less than 2 parsecs. That is fucking certain. And but there we go. Anyway, back to the wrestling. SoCal Val is the new name that's been released from TNA, Nix.
Yeah.
Another person's gone. Now, there's been an interview today with Tara saying she's never, ever, ever going back to TNA. I think because she's opened a new restaurant and she's having the time of her life. She's been asked to start a new wrestling promotion as well. So I don't think we'll see Tara back at TNA.
No, it looks like it's left a bit of taste in her mouth, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then we've also had Devon go. Well, everybody knows that Devon's gone because the internet is such the way it is. If you wanted to watch, you'll see it all happen on Sunday night. But the big talking point of TNA this week is there is 2 contracts coming up for renewal in the next 10 days. Mr. Anderson and AJ Styles. Hand on heart, Nix. AJ Styles, yes or no? He's going to re-sign.
I think he will.
Why?
I don't know. It depends how he feels, doesn't it?
If he goes, but the thing is, I know AJ might re-sign, but he might re-sign under certain conditions. Because
True.
I think AJ is in the same position as Sting was with WCW. AJ is the face of TNA. He has always been like Sting was the face of WCW. Yeah?
Yeah.
I think AJ, if AJ went to WWE, it pains me to say, but we'd see him on NXT. We wouldn't see him on the main roster. They'd put him on they'd give him a new name, a new persona, everything. They'd destroy the legacy of AJ Styles, which would be odd because he's got AJ tattooed on his fucking rib cage. And you just need it. You couldn't see it really, but AJ, yes or no? If he doesn't re-sign, it'll benefit the British fans because I guarantee AJ Styles will do a British tour for 2.5 months. If Jay Lethal can do it for a couple of months, then AJ Styles will be over here like a shot. Because I swear, every wrestling promotion over here, if the terms were good and everything, AJ Styles over here on a British tour, easily make sell out every time. Anderson, I can't see Anderson going back. Can't see Anderson doing anything else. I think he's happy where he is, the work schedule and stuff. So I think he'll re-sign with TNA. I really do. I think AJ will stay. My heart says AJ will stay with TNA, and Anderson will. But
WWE won't have him back.
no.
Not with Randy Orton currently the WWE champion.
No chance. No,
yeah, exactly.
Correct. But it's a case of not if Vince can make money from him, he'd have him back. Because
he could make money for him, but Randy won't let him. Simple as.
I've got a Mr. Kennedy T-shirt. I own one of them. Yeah, don't ask me why, but I own a Kennedy T-shirt. I just want. You just see the talent and everything that's been messed about and everything. And you're like, what the fuck are they doing here? What? And we know it's going to get worse before it's going to get better. We've got 6 weeks now before Bound for Glory. These are the most important 6 weeks for the company there's ever been. Because now Brooke's gone. Brooke Hogan's gone.
Yay!
Because of a cost-cutting measure. and wait till you see if anybody's seen Impact of the last 24 hours.
I know.
Oh my fucking god!
I know.
The hottest thing I've ever seen walk down a ramp in my life. That's all I'm gonna say. Fuck in hell.
Yeah, I've
That's-
heard about it.
Dear me. Oh, oh yeah.
Can you stop talking like that?
I can't get it out of my head. It's just like, what the... I saw it and I went, holy shit. And I was just blown out of the sky. I just blew, everything was just blown. It was just great. It's just, I'm a bloke. I'm a male. I can't help it. It was just one of the things. I mean, last Sunday we also had, I think, Magnus was over here last week. So this is the ladies' term. I mean, my wife loves Magnus. And Carlito. And Ross in our chat room has also got oh, Warrior, have you got something to look forward to? So, damn. If Ron Simmons was in that building, he'd have gone, damn, about 100 times. Easily. But TNA Impact this week, there is good bits in it. Really, really cool bits. Mike Tenay freaking out as usual. There's another good bit. Taz freaking out again. That's another good bit. You'll see why. That's all I'll say. I've enjoyed Sunday night. We've had the news that Wrestle Talk TV has been signed up for the 3rd season, as has a 2nd season of British Wrestling Roundup. That is going to be coming back very soon. A lot of mixed feelings with Wrestle Talk TV and this British Wrestling Roundup, but everyone's going, oh well, British Wrestling is on the TV. What are you laughing at? What's the laughing?
Oh God, I don't even want to say.
Go on. No. You're giggling. You've just put me off. You turned up 10 minutes late. You owe me. What are you laughing at?
No, it's not you. It's a headline I've just read, and I can't say it right now.
Go on. Why not?
I can't.
But if you don't, you're fired.
I can't say it. I'm going to type it.
Nope. You are supposed to be the host of British Wrestling Radio.
I can't right now.
Everybody's saying, say it. Go on. That's going to be the slowest typing I've ever heard in my life. Tap, 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 tap. That's it. No, you've got to tell them. They're asking for it. Yeah, everyone's asking for it. Mm. Oh, Nikki Bella said, is that all? Oh, for fuck's sake, woman, leave it
Yeah,
alone.
but he doesn't do anything. Oh, shit on hell.
She don't do anything either, so it's just a big...
No, he's actually the 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah. Oh, is that it? That's your big fucking nut off, for God's sake.
Oh God,
You're
I
losing
wouldn't,
the plot.
you know, I wouldn't mind if he could actually do something.
Right. Anyway, get with it.
Man.
Also, with TNA, it's with TNA and AJ, you don't want him to go because you know WWE will fuck him over, right? Because Vince didn't create him. They've just got Xavier Woods on NXT now, and that's Consequences Creed. How many years has he been in the WWE development thing? I saw Mason Ryan on bleeding NXT this week. Mason fucking Ryan. The Welsh wonder himself. Britt Teaster himself. Mason Ryan. Hello, Dino's #1 fan. Hello. It's just one of them. I think Mason Ryan. I mean, he's got long hair now. He's got what can I say? It looks like. It looks like Superman in that thing when Superman dies. Superman Doomsday. When oh shit! I've just broke my fucking tour. When you see Superman dying it and you see him with the long hair, when you see Superman with the long hair, it's Mason Ryan now. That's what it looks like. But what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, we've got questions to answer because it's now getting towards that time again, and Twitter is still bleeding going on. Fucking hell. Everybody's Oh, I've been picked for my cricket to match on Sunday. Yay. Right, let's go. Right, oh, by the way, what the fucking hell is this Hollyoaks shit that's going off? My wife's going fucking mental with Hollyoaks.
I don't watch Hollyoaks, it's shit.
Oh my god, I found something you don't watch. I've been buying CDs this week. If anybody wants to know what CDs I've been buying, I'm glad to tell you, but you're not happy. You'll fucking go.
He's buying Green Day.
I've not bought Green Day. I did not buy anything from the 21st century, to tell you the truth. I did not buy anything. I bought a Blu-ray DVD, which I thought was cool because I wanted to watch that for ages. And then I bought some other bits and bobs. Oh, before we go, announcement. Thank you so much to the following people that took us over 850 likes. We've got to say thank you to Craig Ingus, Rigo Lopez, Jesus David Mandero, Stuart Murray, Demetrius Walker, Jake Pugh, Zayn Ali, Don Yes, Hitokiri Warren, Nick Kershaw. He's booking unliked us, and then he liked us again trying to be the 850th. And Nathan Blair. And them's the new likes for this week. Right, and right, we got 2 questions, Nix. We've got away with it. Alright, first question. From Chris Hillman, Warrior 1 in our chat room. You ready?
Go on.
Do you think WWE has been hypocritical when it comes to this Be a Star anti-bullying campaign, yet they have Ryback doing all this bullying and this new corporation bullying Daniel Bryant for being too small and a bit of a messy beard?
Well, we've talked about this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
We talked about it before because you couldn't have a wrestling company if wrestlers didn't go around picking on each other.
Did you see Ryback's hands shake when he was doing that segment on SummerSlam? He
No.
was so fucking nervous. If anybody gets back to watch it again. When Ryback was doing the bit with the canteen in the back with the soup and everything, look at Ryback's hand with the soup. It was shaking so much you thought the soup was going to come out of the hand. It really, really is. It was crazy, shaking. Just go back and watch it, because if you don't, they'll laugh your head off. I really mean it. My personal view on it, Vince knows they've got to come with storylines, and if they do this, they'll always come out with excuses saying, yes, but we're doing a storyline that bullies never win. But it's not giving the persona, not giving the impression at this moment. People are seeing it that bullies win, because bullies beat on a little person, and they've won because they took all these people to beat him up, and they're standing over the top, and it looks as though the bullies are winning at this moment, which does not give out the good impression. So, what can you do? And also from our friend, otherwise known in our chat room as Fuck PG. And do you think 2K14 30 years of WrestleMania would any be good? No, because I've already sent an email off to saying, where the fucking hell is the British Bulldog? What the fuck? I mean, where the fucking hell is the British Bulldog in 2K14? What the fucking hell? I love it, the fact that Ultimate Warrior's in there. Don't get me wrong, I love it all of it, but where the fucking hell's the Bulldog? What the fuck are we going to put up with the Bulldog? Why can't you put the fucking Bulldog in there? Buddy Piper. It don't matter. It should be in the fucking game from the start. It should be there. Not fucking there. I am on a rant. Here we go.
Yeah.
Fucking get your things going now. WWE, once again, fuck over the British fans. I've joined the campaign to put the Bulldog in the Hall of Fame next year. If we could get a fucking bleeding meeting going and get all these people to come down and say their opinions, then do it. Georgia Smith is over here at this moment in the UK. She's over here at the moment. Why the fucking hell are they screwing over the Bulldog again? What the fucking hell what has Davey Boy Smith done wrong to the fucking WWE again? Fuck's sake, it's done my bleeding nut in there. But there we go. Otherwise, I think the game will be good, but I'm going to save my opinions on it. You don't play video games, do you?
Yeah.
Apart from The Sims.
No, I've got a 3DS. I might buy it. I don't know yet.
All right. Asa, what do you think your guys thinks about TNA's X Division change? Now it's gone to singles matches instead of 3-ways. So honest truth, mate, I couldn't tell the difference between a two-way and a three-way with X Division anyway. Well, that sets up more multiple way nows and think single matches, if may be. What do you think about Sin Cara's dislocated finger? I bet he botched that anyway. I bet they botched that, putting back together. And what do you guys think about AJ Styles? Just said that. Non-wrestling. Did you watch UFC Fight Night 26? Yes, I did. And what do you think about it overall? One word. Overeem got... I'm sorry, it's not one word. One sentence. Overeem got knocked the fuck out. Serves him right. Shouldn't have been showboating. He got kicked to fucking America and back. Fucking hell. What a kick. Alistair Overeem. Overstream. He's the fucking biggest dick that ever put on a pair of fucking MMA gloves in this world. He's got the talent, but he took the piss. Nixy, this guy was pummeling. Overeem was pummeling this other guy. He couldn't do anything wrong. Bang, bang, bang. Got cocky, dropped his hands, and this guy just kicked him under the chin, knocked him the fuck out. It was like, take that, you big piece of fucking shit. Overstream. Anyway, there's the questions done. Cheers, Asa, for that one, mate. And cheers, everybody that's done it. Have you got anything else you want to talk about before we go, Nix?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. Right, well, it's been a nice short one. And the next time you mess up my chat room, and the next time you mess up my website, I swear me and you's having words.
Okay.
Yes, do consider it bollocking. Just like we'll have to say it once again, we'll say it again before. We're sorry about tonight being a short show because obviously I've got to go to work. I'm going to get everybody's going, and also I've got to go and do a night shift now. And and I thought we'd rather do it tonight than do it Sunday because I'm literally going to be in bed Sunday night. Next week, it's usual time, 11 o'clock Friday. The week after, it's we've got Harvey on September the 6th, and then a week on that Sunday, it's the 100. I can't believe it. Nix has just put a message up on Facebook that says, I am never nervous before a show, but I am bricking it for September 6th. God help me. And the replies are, Michael Webb, why? Ross Briffett, it's the takeover show from the auction. Michael Webb, who won it? Ross Briffett, Harvey Dale. Nixie Newman, tagged him, Harvey Dale. Michael Webb, laughing my arse off. Harvey Dale can tell you guys to do anything he wants. No wonder why you are bricking it. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to leave you guys alone. If you're watching wrestling over the next few days, have a great time. Whatever it is you're doing, have a superb time. And if you're going to go and join the forum, once again, our friends at British Wrestling Radio include Lock Up Wrestling for all your great talks about. Great interview with Sabu this week. They did an amazing job with that. Nick Mason and Robert Shade did an amazing job with that. Congratulations, fellas. Having a great time. We've also got the BritRest blog chat. Big Brit
BritRest blog chat.
That's it. They did some cracking shows again this week. It's great to meet up with Sharman and everybody else last weekend. And Georgie and all the other people involved in it and stuff. Super. Night Warrior. And yeah, I love that. I love seeing it chat with my off. Kids driving me mad tonight, not settling. Good night. BritRest blog, yeah. And we've also got the Ringside World. They've also good friends of ours and everything. And pwsforums.com. Join the forum. There's thousands. There's absolutely thousands. They have a great chat room going on when it's Raw, SmackDown, and any pay-per-view. There's a guy called Mac. He's behind it. He's in charge of one of the admins. Sign up. Thousands and thousands of people to talk to. It's a great time. I know Mac loves it. And I've also given him enough plugs all night for everything he wants to do. If you're ever going to start wrestling, we've also announced this week that Maria and Mike Bennett are coming over for Preston City Wrestling next year. Awesome Kong is taking on Kaylee Ray at the Super Show at Southside in November. So Awesome Kong has now got an opponent. Martin Kirby is now the Southside champion of speaking. He's taking on El Ligero in just over 2 months' time. cannot wait for that match. If you're coming up to St. Neots for that one, say hello. I'll be there. We've also got Stevenage with Davey Richards and everything like that happening. There's loads and loads of things. Full House Wrestling in Peterborough. September, 2 weeks to go. September the 7th in Peterborough, St. John's Hall. They're a local promotion to me. I can't get there, unfortunately. But Full House Wrestling, look for it on Facebook. See if you can go if you're in the area. Definitely worth a good night's out entertainment. And so forth. WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, all the usual stuff. I'm sure we've missed something out. I can't think off the top of my head. I'm absolutely going mental. I've now got to have a wash, have a shave, get ready, get changed, and off to do an 8-hour shift. And what have you got to do tonight?
Watch Green Day.
For fuck's sake. What am I watching them shit for? Oh yeah, before anybody asks, the DVD I bought was a history of the Eagles. It wasn't a fucking Grease DVD. It was a history of the Eagles. I love that documentary with my heart. And I bought CDs by Hall & Oates, Korn. Yes, I am a Korn fan.
Nothing wrong with Korn.
And I got Best of Eric Clapton. And what else did I get? Oh yeah, 80s Club Classic by Heart FM. And I also got the very greatest hits of the Eagles, which is a 2 CD. So if anybody here's Take It to the Limit in the Huntingdon area, it's probably by me. So, but I'm going to say goodbye. Have you got anything to finish off? You just could say night-night as well, Nix?
No, I'll just say night-night. I haven't got anything to finish with.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for listening. Hopefully next week, Nixie will be on time. And otherwise, we will be taking it to the limit in more ways than fucking one. And then, in other words, of the other Eagles song, there's going to be some heartache tonight. Mm-hmm. Because Lindsay will be living life in the fast lane. And I can't get any more bleeding pugs in out of the way, but there we go. Anyway, your internet's been holding up tonight. What's going on there? You've only been off once.
Yeah, it's been all right.
Yeah, for the first time in ages. We've only had
ages.
Don't you take the piss out of me. Don't you dare. But I was trying to see, I tried to get you a Paul Heyman girl t-shirt the other day. I tried to see if they could get one, and I can't get you one anyway.
They used to be on WWE.com, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm a Paul Heyman girl, but I can't get you one. So, no, but I know what I'm getting you. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Presents accept.
Any doll with Kelly on it, because Nixie likes dolls. Because we
had this discussion and you lost.
And
so
I lose.
Now.
I don't care. It's the dolls. End of the day, WWE.
You lost,
dolls.
okay.
All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys anyway. Take care of yourselves. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week on British Wrestling Radio with this person over here.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. And then you're going to put with this old dumb old bleeder here, me, Dino, and we're going to say goodnight, farewell, and see you soon. And there's no big bear in the big blue house, because I can't find it. All right. Any song of the night, Dino? No, there's no song tonight. Korn, Adidas. There you go. All right. See you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.